Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. Hey, Shane, thank you for that touching intro as well. What a great surprise for me as well, especially hearing it from my brother Naeem. So I have four brothers, and we all went through so much, growing up, and so we are. Sometimes I reminded them even last weekend about, I think that we're probably closer as siblings than 99% of siblings that I can imagine. I mean, that's how much love I have for my brothers. So thank you. Means a lot to me that you did that. So anyways, I'm so excited to be here with everyone today. Congratulations to everyone that was recognized this morning, and how incredible to see the emotion, and passion that was driven by people like Hilda and Mindy. It just really makes the fabric of our company and exactly, everything that we are. So I have the pleasure of being able to see you twice today. Actually, I'll begin by taking you through some of our new product launches. And then later on today, I'm going to actually reveal some staggering growth statistics to you about our business and actually kick off another important surprise for you too. So the first thing, let's just get to we'll get to the products first. But before I, dive right into the product launches, there's two of them. But the first one, let me just tell you kind of the legendary history of the Cellproof line. So I kind of want to put this into, we have a premium skincare line here, and I want to be able to put this into context about what exactly it's contributed to your business and volume since its launch. So earlier, last night I actually mentioned to you that we have nearly doubled our sales in, a matter of very short time, just this last several months, this year. And in fact, 75% of that growth that's happened in 2020 has actually been driven by the Collagen Sciences products. That includes Liquid BioCell, all the different Liquid BioCell products, trim, and of course, now one of the top drivers of this category as well is our Cellproof line. So, and also I think it's important for you to know the legendary story behind this product. So back when I first started my company on the basis of the Liquid BioCell, the ingestible product, we found that the product was so effective because of its micromolecules and all of the patented, research and composition and processing, that people were actually literally applying the ingestible product, no joke, on their skin, on their face. I've even heard of people taking baths in it, putting it in their baths because they knew how effective the product was, and that there was this belief about the benefits, reaching them even on a topical level because of its collagen and hyaluronic acid content. So that actually compelled me to begin a skincare line. And knowing that I had a background in this as well, it was a perfect line extension born out of this, concept as well. And so I had actually been banking up some, knowledge based on some of the most well-studied ingredients for different aspects of the skin, and developed what you now know to be Cellproof Serum as the first product. And then we had line extension, as you know, the moisturizer, the lip complex, and now we're going to be introducing the next product in this line too. Since launching these products with Modere, we've won the Beauty Shortlist 2020 Editor's Choice Award. There's been a lot of recognition as well. And so let's get right into what we know as one of, will be one of the most effective, best, and frankly, most affordable eye creams on the market. So I'm pleased to introduce to you all today the Cellproof Eye Cream. And so, where this is different than most eye creams out there is that, most eye creams actually target limited signs of tired looking eyes, but Cellproof Eye Cream actually is a luxurious under eye skincare product that addresses multiple signs of, visible signs of aging, and the most common ones actually with the most effective ingredients that are research based and proven to work. So next you'll see the main benefits of the products. It actually lifts, it will continue on the next slide here too. It actually lifts and firms the appearance of, the eye, underneath the eye as well, visibly improves the appearance of dark circles and puffiness. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It provides intense hydration for the delicate eye area too. Remember, this is based on these tiny molecules of hyaluronic acid. And so what you're doing is actually utilizing the capacity of these macromolecules, normally macromolecules that absorb a lot of water, a lot of weight in water, and actually be able to deliver some extreme hydration through this formulation as well. And then, of course, because of the ingredients that we have in here, it actually works to even the skin tone underneath the eyes, the texture underneath the eyes too. It soothes and calms the skin's appearance and promotes the look of elasticity. Again, all of these indicate result in one thing, which is just beautiful, healthy looking eyes that have less of the visible, signs of wrinkling and such. So some of the key, features and ingredients you'll see here, as we discussed before, the liquid biocell active ingredient is precisely the same ingredient that goes into this product. It's just converted into a cosmetic grade. And what we mean by that is that it just is chemically different in order for it to be sustainable in skincare formulations and deliver the same kind of benefits. There have been studies on this. We've actually done even finished product clinical trials on some of our Cellproof products as well. So what we can see is the product is actually creating the delivery of collagen molecules and HA molecules in their micromolecules, which is the patented size of our biocell, which is really key to its efficacy. Most of those creams and such out in the market that have, collagen in them, they don't go to the extent that our product does as well. There's also natural caffeine extract in this product as well. Antioxidants, vitamin E, meadow foam oil, all of these for moisturizing benefits and to soothe and deliver potent antioxidant activity when actually taken or applied to the skin. Coffee extract as well is in this formulation, and it provides actually a long-sighted effect that works together in synergy with the other ingredients in this product to leave the delicate eye area a lot more smooth and so much brighter as well. And so it also, in summary, you can see on the next slide here, that we have formulated this with sort of these core different benefits here. The biocell, collagen, and HA matrix, delivering these peptides. And again, this adds skin moisture and elasticity. And what it does is also help with just general skin tone as well. The studies on this has been amazing, even on a topical level. And again, this is what makes the difference between this collagen and any other collagen. So collagen creams on the market really run short of where this product is and why it's been so successful and so effective as well, even so much that it's been driving a lot of the revenue coming into our businesses here. Also, pomegranate, when I mentioned antioxidants there, it's a pomegranate source that we're using here to really visibly improve dark circles. So no one wants to have any shadows underneath their eyes, In fact, people look at your eyes to actually assess age. That's one place that studies have shown this over and over again. Social psychology studies have shown that people, when they estimate someone's age, the place that they look the most is right here at the eyes. And so the more you can do to preserve, the youthfulness, not just the skin tone, but also the appearance of the aging signs like the wrinkles and such, that the better and actually more youthful you'll appear to other people too. And again, I mentioned that the natural caffeine is there to, it's a powerful antioxidant, but this specific version actually helps to firm and tighten and depuff. So often, when you have puffy eyes and such, that caffeine extract that comes from the caffeine that comes from coffee extract is actually helping to kind of, visibly reduce the puffiness underneath your eyes as well. Also, there's energizing ginger extract in here too. This actually helps to tone the appearance of the delicate skin underneath the eyes too. And so you'll see that all of these are working in synergy together with a number of other ingredients as well in order to produce the results that it has. So also know that this has just been, highly effective. It's actually been used. And so it's just been amazing. amazing success in the past, and I know that it's going to be one of these viral effects in addition to the Cellproof line as well. How to use this product? You know, what you'll do is you'll cleanse the skin. You'll use your Cellproof serum first, and then you'll apply the eye cream underneath the eyes, but you don't want to do your eyelid, obviously, or above the eyes. Just underneath the eyes is really where it's designed to be used. And you do this twice a day. After you apply the under eye cream, then you can apply your Cellproof moisturizer, you know, anything else that you use. I hope you're using sunscreen and be able to apply that as well. And so you want to use this, you know, again, anytime you're washing your face. So let's make sure we do this at least twice a day, morning and night. This is important for a healthy skincare, you know, routine to be able to cleanse a couple of times a day as well. So great news here that we have this product ready for all of you, and excited to see the success that it'll create in North America. Now, the next product I want to discuss with you is also very, very exciting. So this has been a long anticipated launch for us as well. This next product is called Optimize. And what it does is actually, you know, kind of leverages the power of hydrogen in your water. So, what you'll do on the next slide, you'll see here, it comes in a blister pack, and you take it and you dissolve it in water. So what it is actually molecular, it adds molecular hydrogen. And the way that this is created is actually, it's elemental magnesium. So these tablets are not hydrogen tablets per se. So the nomenclature is probably scientifically important. And so obviously hydrogen would combust and such. So this is actually magnesium. And what happens is when it makes contact with water, it actually creates this molecular hydrogen in the water to support superior hydration, cellular energy, antioxidant activity. And on the next slide, you'll see here, what happens when you dissolve this tablet in water is that there will be this natural effervescence. You know, hydrogen is like this, is the smallest molecule. It is lighter than air. It will create this natural effervescent effect. And in fact, because this is a chemical reaction that we're actually creating here, you know, to deliver these optimized tablets to you, the chemical reaction, you know, creating this hydrogen that, you know, becomes, it comes from folate and magnesium, which is in the product. It's creating hydrogen in the water. Often, you know, I think people may not understand just how important hydrogen is. Of course, this is the oldest chemical in the book. It's been around forever, literally, and it is critical and one of the most powerful antioxidants. So anytime you'll see on the next slide that we have key benefits listed here, but really it enhances cellular energy. It promotes that antioxidant capacity as well. It'll actually create, you know, better hydration and better health. Now, you probably are well aware of how important hydration is. And so if you can get hydrogen into your body by creating this in your water and adding this to your regimen every day, it could do some amazing things. It even aids the nervous system. It helps to provide cardiovascular support. There's been a lot of research on hydrogen, you know, just hydrogen generally speaking for medicinal purposes, but hydrogen water too. Now, it's not to be confused with alkaline water. I think there's sometimes people use that alkalinity, overuse that term because it's so marketed so heavily because of that pH. You know, it's not the H in the pH necessarily when you see that out in the market. In fact, those products really rarely create any kind of a hydrogen-rich type of, you know, water. In fact, if you take real hydrogen in water, it's so light that it would actually permeate through the plastic, you know, or usually the plastic bottles that they're sold in and such. This is very different. And in fact, if there's been any sort of ionized alkaline water marketed before, for benefits, one study actually showed that it was derived from the fact that it was creating a little bit more hydrogen in the water, not necessarily because of the alkalinity as well. So there's just a lot of research out there about this as well. So you'll see the box is beautiful. You see it's actually, by the way, because it does deliver magnesium, it's a good source of essential magnesium. They say that about 75% of Americans are deficient in magnesium, and actually even folate too. 1 in 7 people are. So this delivers the key essential molecules that you need, as well as being able to deliver hydrogen that's produced when the chemical reaction occurs. Because this is an active, I like to call it an active, solution here. It is important that you, drink this product. On the next slide, you'll see here that, again, the key ingredients here, molecular hydrogen that's created. And again, it's coming from the magnesium that's in the tablets, as well as the methylfolate too. And on the next slide, you'll see here too that it is, again, recommended to drop this into 6 to 8 fluid ounces. You watch the fizzy effect. It's really interactive. It's got a great refreshing flavor to it, and a nice light, crisp flavor to it as well. So it's not too heavy, and it pretty much appeals to many people with different palates. And again, it's important because of the activity that happens with hydrogen, and because hydrogen literally will just go into air, you have to drink this within 20 minutes. And so, in fact, it's best to, and I'm actually going to have, we collaborated with Greg Horn, one of our science advisory board members, who collaborated with us to develop this product. And we'll explain a little bit more about this in just a moment. But it usually takes about 10 minutes, for this to dissolve. So you want to drink it between the 10 to 20 minutes before, the product is ineffective. What's interesting is, like, I actually, there's so much information out there about oxygen waters and alkaline waters and all kinds of different, confusion, I think, in the market. This is really supported by science and by the research that's kind of evolving right now more than it ever has on how important molecular hydrogen is to our body and our ability to drive that antioxidant behavior, on a cellular level as well. So I'm going to actually pause here, and what I'm really excited about right now is being able to bring our scientific advisory board members, a couple of them, on to our training here today with me in order to give you a little bit more background on both of these different products, and rightfully so. We have lots of history with this product as well. The first one is Dr. John M. Grazer. He is a board-certified plastic surgeon and assistant clinical professor at the Department of Plastic Surgery at the University of California, Irvine, very close to my hometown there. And he's based in Newport Beach, California. He specializes in facial rejuvenation, breast surgery, aesthetic body contouring, reconstructive surgery, skin health, and he has his own very unique story about his passion for both Cellproof and Liquid BioCell. He'll share that with us today as well. And we also have Greg Horn with us, and he's a speaker and also on health and sustainability, been in the industry for a very long time, and also has written a book called Living Green. He holds an MBA in finance from UCLA's Anderson School and a BA from the University of Redlands, and he's joined us as well. He was the former CEO of GNC, former CEO of Garden of Life as well. So he's got a tremendous history and has been a great partner for us in our business as well. So I'm thrilled about introducing him and Dr. Grazer. But first, let's get to Dr. Grazer. That way we can ask him a few questions about Cellproof eye cream to begin with. So Dr. Grazer, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Nice to be here.
Great. Well, thank you for taking some time out of your, busy schedule, obviously, over there in sunny California. I guess there was a number of questions that came in as we introduced this concept to many, obviously to all of our field, and gave a preview to our leaders and such. So I'll just go through asking some of these questions. Before I dive right into the questions, I want to just give a little background about your, one thing I left out was just how, you're a third generation plastic surgeon. And so your father, your grandfather have been in this space for a long time. You are quoted in textbooks. It's amazing how impressive your background is. Can you tell us, with all of the education and, background that you have, why, just generally speaking, BioCell Collagen CG and Liquid BioCell have been, such a passion for you in your office?
Well, I think it's a passion. Ozma, I'm exposed to a lot of products, and just because of the background I have a lot of people that want me to either promote their products or to try them. And I'm all about the science. As you talked about my background, when I was in undergrad, I actually have a master's degree in public health, and I ended up working with Lou Ignero, who got the Nobel Prize in medicine for the nitric oxide pathway. And I also have a master's degree in anatomy. So I've done a lot of research in science. So I've got to look behind the science of the product. So, when I first heard about Liquid BioCell, actually came out and met with you, David Zimney and Dr. Park, and really looked at the science behind the product, because I wanted to see, what it was all about, to see if this was real. And then I had the opportunity to use it in my practice, and I could really see the beneficial results. So that's what attracted me to the Liquid BioCell. It's not just because I had to look at the science. If the science works, all I have is my reputation. So I can't endorse a product that I'm not either going to be behind or actually use myself and for my patients. I've been using Liquid BioCell daily for probably the last 7-8 years. And I think that really helps improve the appearance of my skin, because I don't use, I don't use the fillers that people use, or the Botox, because I don't really think I need it, because I get the beneficial results from the Liquid BioCell.
That's amazing, Dr. Greiser. Well, congratulations on all of your success and the reputation that you've built too. It's such an honor to have you on our science advisory board as well. So when it comes to Cellproof, how does Cellproof eye cream specifically work to tighten the appearance around the appearance of the skin around the eyes?
Okay, when you just a few minutes ago, when you presented the product to everybody, you really talked about the benefits of all of the ingredients. And let me kind of just run through the ingredients and kind of give you a little brief description of why they work. So all these products are formulated to work synergistically, meaning that they work better together than they do by themselves. You're getting a more powerful result. So there are a number of ingredients in this product that really help to improve the appearance of fine lines or wrinkles around the eyes. And I'll talk about some of the mechanisms down the line of how they work and what they do. But basically, we have the BioCell Collagen CG, and as Ozma elucidated, that's cosmetic grade. TF is the Liquid BioCell Collagen that we drink internally, and that has TF meaning taste free. Now, collagen is a huge molecule. In scientific terms, it's 300,000 Daltons, okay? So it's so big that all the moisturizers and all the things you put on your skin that have collagen don't penetrate through the skin. So that's what makes this a standalone product, is the patented for the hydrolyzation or the breakdown of the collagen. And the scientific term is 1,500 Daltons. So we go from 300,000 to 1,500 Daltons. So it now can penetrate through the skin, okay? So the body's got about 15 grams of hyaluronic acid. That's about 6 pennies worth. It really doesn't sound like a whole lot. But if you multiply that out, that's responsible for the body holding 25 pounds of water. So all these really, pictures that you see in the before and afters, they're not science, they're not magic. They're actually, I think, hydrating and puffing up the skin, because a lot of these people may be dehydrated, and you also have a powerful anti-inflammatory effect of the hyaluronic acid. So the one thing, the BioCell Collagen, with the Liquid BioCell, Sport Pure and Skin, you ingest it. So you're using the science-driven body to renew from within. Now you have the advantage of using the external to go from the outside. I kind of describe it as like an ice cream sandwich. You got the inside out and the outside in. So then we have the collagen in there. So that's the main powerhouse ingredient. And all of the Cellproof line has the Liquid BioCell Collagen. So I think that's one of the powerful ingredients. Then you have meadow foam. Meadow foam really has a very powerful anti-inflammatory effect. And I'll talk about inflammation and oxidation in just a minute. The caffeine, as Ozma described, really is very important for helping depuffing. And then you have pomegranate, which is an antioxidant, and this helps to improve the visibility of the dark circles around the eyes. Next thing, you have ginger, and that prevents free radical damage. And there's over 40 antioxidant elements in ginger, giving it really an army at its disposal to help fight free radical damage and that prematurely ages skin. So the ginger helps improve blood circulation, promotes collagen production, and increases elasticity, evening out the skin tone. Then you have lemon balm, which is antibacterial, antifungal, and it really plays a role in tightening the appearance of the skin around the eyes. Now, we're talking about antioxidant inflammation. Inflammation is really the mantra of anti-aging medicine, and oxidation makes the skin stiff. Okay, so if oxidation is avocados that turn brown, rust in the cars, blackheads and pimples, that's oxidized oil. So we're reducing the oxidation and decreasing inflammation, which improves the health and the longevity of the youthful appearance. And then you have aloe, which is really important. It has a number of antioxidants, enzymes, vitamins C and A, but it contains 98% water, which is really important to help moisturize, smooth, and hydrate the skin, especially around the eyes. So I think all these products together, this really is a powerful product and has got the main powerhouse of the liquid biocell collagen. So it's something that is really going to help improve the appearance of the fine lines and aging around your eyes.
That's great. So how long is the cosmetic grade version of BioCell, effective after each use in the eye cream?
Well, I mean, it's like everything. You need to use consistent use to get the results. And you want to apply it twice a day, morning and night. And so I would cleanse and then apply this with your fingertips so you don't waste the product and you get a much better, smoother application around the eyes. Don't forget the crow's feet and the under eyes. As you know, the skin around the eye is the thinnest skin in the body. And so you get dynamic lines that form from the crow's feet where you're moving your eyes 1,000 times a day. So you really want to use this to help improve the appearance of eyes. So morning and night, and then use that as the foundation, and then put all of your other, either your sunscreen or your foundation, or even some of your cosmetic eyeshadow or things on over it to let this really penetrate in and get the maximal benefit.
Great. And as a plastic surgeon, how do you see the benefits of the Cellproof line and the Liquid BioCell line? How have you seen that? Do you have any examples of success there?
Sure. I mean, after I do I just used to use it for facelifts and lasers, but now for all my surgery, I start everybody on the Liquid BioCell, and I tailor it to what their benefits, sport, skin, pure, or life. But now I have the armamentarium with the Cellproof line to really help their skin looking good. Okay, I back in the day, people come to my dad and they get like some facial rejuvenation, facelift or something, and they would come back 20, 30 years later with skin cancer, things like that. People want to keep looking good, so they put a fair investment when they need surgical rejuvenation, and I want to keep them looking good. It'd be like doing body work on your car and not washing and waxing. It just doesn't look good. So the skin, is the largest organ in the body, and you were talking about how it's kind of, your eyes are the windows to your soul, but your skin, really, that's the first thing people see is they look at your skin health. They look at the hyperpigmentation. They look and they just instantaneously judge how healthy you are or how tired you are by how puffy and tired your eyes look. So if you can smooth out and improve the tone and texture of your skin, depuff your eyes, it's almost like a facelift in a jar, really. So, I mean, it's going to add. So I think really, using the Cellproof line externally and using Liquid BioCell internally, you're going to get the science of your own body to renew from within. And you're just going to keep looking. It's like working out, but also like working out. I tell people, if you go to the gym and work out with Mr. Universe and hadn't worked out, you're going to go home, feel 10 times worse, wouldn't see a change and think you got gypped. Okay, you've got to keep using this. If you don't work out, you're going to get, out of shape. You got it. Your skin is called skin health. It takes 42 days or 6 weeks to make a new skin layer. So it's not going to happen instantaneously. You're not going to get six-pack abs in a day. And you're not going to get new skin in one day. It took you 40, 50, 60 years to get that, environmentally damaged skin. And in California, you see a lot of it, especially like all the people in Florida. Everybody's out in the sun. You need to protect and prevent those free radicals and oxidation from damaging your skin. And it builds up over a lifetime. So if you can start reducing that, and with the anti-inflammatory effects of the ginger and the pomegranate, you can help reverse some of that DNA damage by making the telomeres, which help repair that DNA to become more healthy. So I think daily use, certainly twice a day, and it's not going to happen overnight, but it will certainly help build up that skin and keep you looking more youthful and giving you a more vibrant appearance.
Thanks, Dr. Grazer. In fact, it's amazing. The last clinical trial done on our active ingredient did actually show protection of the skin against UVB rays as well. So it was actually accelerating your body's ability to fight against sun damage, which is the culprit. And we talked about antioxidants so much. All of this, all it does ultimately is degrade collagen in our body, right? So environmental factors that you mentioned, oxidative factors that you mentioned from many different sources. It could be, diet, poor diet. It could be just the environment in general, smoking and such, drinking caffeine, drinking alcohol, all these kinds of things. All they do is go to oxidate, right, our cells, and ultimately to kind of accelerate that aging process.
Sure. I mean, the main thing is, it's our DNA. Look at your grandparents and your, great grandparents, see what they look like. But it's all the environmental damage that we do to the skin. Like you said, the smoking, the sun damage, alcohol, all that plays a part. And so if we can mitigate that and minimize the environmental damage and add something that's going to help improve it, we're just going to look healthier and live a more vibrant life. And especially, all the, right now, from the recession to the baby boomers, a lot of people aren't going to, they wanted to stop working, but now they've got to be as competitive with somebody that's younger, and they want to look youthful, so they look more vibrant and are more competitive in the workplace and just look better and feel better.
Yeah, that's right. Well, thank you for helping so many people feel their best and look their best as well. So Dr. Grazer, we owe you so much for being such an amazing, supportive, system for us and for so many years now, almost a decade. Thank you so much for your support and being on our Modera Science Advisory Board.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's something that I enjoy, and I really like the partnership of be able to have the products that really help my work keep looking good. So it's a win-win situation because I really enjoy the products, and so do my patients.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Well,
something else I just, it's interesting, but kind of being inside and this unprecedented, situation that we're dealing with here. I've also being at home, being consistent, being accessible to the products that you use on a daily basis. Even though we couldn't go outside or go to different places or, salons or anything like that, I have not felt this good in years. And people have asked me what I've been doing, and it's just taking care of myself, but also being very, very, very religious on using my products, all of my Modera products. And that is hard to do when you're traveling 300 days a year. So it's that again goes to your consistency story.
Part of it too, Osmo, is, like in California and in Florida, you've got a lot of the sun damage, but for all the people that are in, the mountain climates like you, or the Midwest, or even the northeastern climates where it's cold, they're inside where it's hot and you've got really low humidity. And so you're going to dehydrate, drought. So you really need to use this product to help with the hydration. That's just key.
That's right. Well, thank you. Let's hear it for Dr. Grazer. We love you. We thank you so much. And we'll see you again here very soon.
Well, thank you very much for having me. So,
of course. Thank you. Honor's ours. Next, we're actually going to bring on our additional Modera Science Advisory Board member, Greg Horn. So, Greg, are you with us? There you are, Greg.
Hi, Asma.
Hi. So good to see you.
You too.
Well, thanks for joining us. So we're so excited about, having this collaboration on the optimized product, and it's been a long time, coming, and very excited that we're launching this now. And it's so good for people's general health and wellness, which is such an important, aspect of even kind of the trends that are going on right now. Let's start with this. Tell us why hydrogen water is beneficial to us, in your words.
Well, first of all, Optimize, I think, is one of Modera's most exciting products yet, and it's really on the leading edge of research. Hydrogen's all around us, as you mentioned, but almost all of it is bound to other molecules, like water, good old H2O, and that prevents it from being available to the body as an antioxidant. So the breakthrough with Optimize is that it creates molecular or free hydrogen, which is unbound to water, in its pure form, and it's accessible to the body. So hydrogen is light. I mean, nothing is lighter. It's literally number one on the periodical table of elements. So it can permeate cells that other antioxidants can't easily enter and get into. And inside the cells, free hydrogen is a powerful antioxidant, and science shows that it supports the body's own cellular energy production mechanisms without any calories and without any caffeine. So there's a rapidly growing body of research on the health benefits of molecular hydrogen in the human body, and hydrogen-rich water, which is what we create with Optimize, supports cell antioxidant capacity, and that promotes against cell aging and enhances cellular detoxification, and can even enhance exercise recovery. So hydrogen medicine is a new science backed by studies, but Optimize really brings it home.
That's so great. And so what's different about Optimize than any other, hydrogen water on the market? What does it do that others cannot?
Optimize is the best way to get freshly created free hydrogen daily, because you can see it being made right in the water right before you drink it. So a bottle or a can of hydrogen water might have been made months ago or even years ago. Hydrogen water has significant health benefits throughout the body, and this has been validated by many published clinical studies worldwide. It's hydrogen water that's been, well, optimized, and it has the added benefit of the most bioavailable form of folate, which is called methylfolate, and that's essential for the creation of neurotransmitters that support energy. Using this methylated form, which is 75 times more expensive, is important because about 25% of Hispanics, 10% of Caucasians and Asians, and 1% of African Americans can't metabolize this less expensive and commonly used form of folic acid. On top of that, Optimize provides the essential electrolyte magnesium. Magnesium is wonderful. Electrolytes are mineral catalysts that are involved in more than 300 different biochemical reactions that power the life of your cells at the cellular level. And it's everything from cellular energy production to muscle relaxation. Yet our standard diets, as you mentioned, include less than half of the magnesium we need, which causes us to fall short. So Optimize is hydrogen water that gives you all three of these benefits with a delicious, light berry flavor. It's really water optimized.
That's really cool. I have an actual personal story with, some of these, the ways that the market has had to introduce hydrogen in waters. For example, you might see products on the market. It's such an interesting place because, we have resisted so many times over. In fact, I actually, with my company, the way that the first time, or not the first time, but we actually built out a machine to actually produce liquid biocell. And that line that we purchased and the building that we purchased there came from an oxygen water plant. So we had just a full line of that was used in the past for oxygenating water. The dilemma there is that oxygen doesn't stay in water for very long, even if you infuse the water in there. So it becomes just a futile exercise by the time it hits the shelves, gets on the market and such. And we tested this. And so that was one of the reasons why we didn't come out with a oxygen enhanced, beverage of any kind, because it would, leave nothing over time. And it's even more true for hydrogen. As you said, it's the lightest molecule. And so there's no way that it can stay, stable. So the most, there are machines that try to insert this, or there's, I've even heard of like IV to try to get hydrogen, infused, but there's literally, I think this is the most potent way to be able to get the maximum amount of hydrogen that's active in any kind of solution, or that's actually practical in one's diet too. We don't need to invest in big machines. We don't need to do all those kinds of things here too. So this is great. And so tell us, why is this, product so important for our core health?
You're absolutely right, Asma. Having it made fresh, it gets absorbed in the water. You drink it right away. Is when we've tested this, the best way to get the benefits of hydrogen in water. And so hydration. Let's just talk about hydration for a minute. And that's critically important to health, from cellular detoxification to digestive health, even brain health. Our bodies are about 60% water, but our brains are about 75% water. So a survey of over 3,000 Americans found that over 70% of us are likely to be chronically not getting enough water, dehydrated, which can result in lots of things like fatigue, joint stiffness, and more. So drinking more water can solve some of these problems, but Optimize goes beyond simple hydration. It turbocharges ordinary water with the power of free hydrogen, the mood and mental boost of methylfolate, and the health benefits of electrolyte hydration. So it helps you feel better every day. I mean, everybody should be drinking a minimum of 5 glasses of water every single day. And Optimize brings feel-good benefits to this ordinary water. The benefits are easy to understand. So turbocharged water, you can see it being made right there. It's instantly recognizable as something that's cool and fun. And it's a fit with the physical bubbling action of the product. And you know, my favorite part of it is it's fun. I love watching this free hydrogen being made right before your eyes. It's interactive and makes you look forward to drinking more water.
Yeah, absolutely. And it tastes so good too. So, and it's portable. So these tablets can go with you anywhere you go, and very easily. So it allows you the flexibility to take that product within that 10 to 20 minute mark, you know. So, and you explained why this helps with hydration, obviously. So, you know, hydration is key to just about every aspect of your health. Obviously, we cannot live we cannot last very long without you know, being hydrated. So very, very excited. Any comments there on hydration too?
Well, you know, I think we talked about hydration. I'd like to kind of just wrap up with your original question about core health, and that is, you know, think about the most fundamental thing you're doing every day. One of them is drinking water. And so Optimize is a triple action product designed every day when you drink water. There's fresh, potent free hydrogen that's just made in the water. It has a wide range of health benefits. Second, there's this nervous system support of bioavailable folate, methylfolate. Third, there's hydration with essential electrolyte, magnesium, which is important for a lot of different health functions in the body. So it's really water optimized. And my favorite thing about this product is that everyone should be drinking at least 5 glasses of water every day. Nothing's more fundamental or universal. And here's your chance to optimize something you're doing 5 times a day with benefits you can see and feel. It's demonstrable. You see the hydrogen being made fresh right in front of your eyes, right in your glass. It's fun. It's fun even to see over video chats. And it makes you feel better by enhancing the health of the cells in your body. It makes me thirsty, Asma.
All right. Well, cheers, because I needed a glass too. So anyway, but thank you. Cheers for Greg. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Mr. Greg Horn, such an important friend and partner with us in our business. So appreciate all you do and your, you know, constant support as well, Greg. It's been a pleasure to collaborate with you on this and look forward to much success ahead.
Thank you, Asma. You know I love Modere.
We love you. Thank you, Greg. Well, if all of you were taking enormous notes here, I have a surprise for you. I'll recap everything for you on going through just really quickly the questions that I had asked the you know, Modere Science Board here. So what we'll see is, you know, first we asked Dr. You know, Grazer, how does this help to work to tighten the appearance of the skin around the eyes? Again, regular use will help with that as well. And actually has like a very instantaneous type of like immediate benefits and with hydration and such. You can see that as well. How long does it last, or how effective is it? Again, with continued use, this is really important, but you want to use it, you know, regularly as well. Constant application is important. How many times a day should you apply it? This is twice a day, right after you cleanse your face. You put your serum on, you put this underneath your eyes, then you follow with your moisturizer and everything else that you put on as well. And we asked Dr. Grazer, you know, what exactly does he see? You know, how does he see benefits with his patients and such? And he explained very, you know, eloquently how for 7 years he's been, you know, recommending Liquid BioCell and the Cellproof line to be able to work in synergy to help to protect the skin and really even optimize its health as well. So, and then next we had Greg Horn on, and we asked him about how hydrogen water is beneficial for us. He explained the antioxidant activity, the cellular health benefits, and general health and wellness. This is so critical and important. It's very easy to incorporate as well. And what's unique about Optimize that other hydrogen waters can't do is that this is, you know, unlike any, this is actually giving you active, fresh hydrogen in this. This is why it's important to take the product within that 10 to 20 minute time frame as well. The studies have shown that the active hydrogen actually exists about after 10 minutes after the tablet dissolves, but less than 20 minutes as well. So again, this is an interactive type of a product here. And why is it important to our core health? He, touched on this a couple of times. It supports cardiovascular health and the nervous system. Obviously, this has multiple benefits here, not just the hydrogen that's created, but also delivering folate and magnesium, which are essential for our health and often are lacking in our normal day-to-day diets as well. And of course, it helps with hydration by actually creating this electrolyte, magnesium, delivering that to you. So it will help to optimize your hydration by inserting this tablet, just as many times as you possibly can. So thank you so much. I'm super excited about not just this product launch, but I'm going to come back to you later on today, and I'm going to also deliver another, really exciting piece of news as well, but go over some of the staggering statistics that our business has endured over the last several months. So thank you all, and I'll hand it back to you, Shane. Thanks very, very much.